It's 4 feet tall. Would you like to explain how you got inside there? What is up, guys? Welcome back. I'm not that skilled yet, so I don't know how I can balance this camera settings yet for snow. So I've never done that. As you can see, we have gotten a pretty substantial amount of snow for us. Good 5-6 inches. The biggest problem was ahead of that was about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of sleet and freezing rain. So I was getting a little worried about, you know, power lines coming down, trees coming down on power lines, whatever. But today, nothing exciting. I already plowed my way to the goats. You can see, nice little path there to the goat barn. For all my neighbors who think I'm crazy for snow blowing my yard, sorry, now you know why. If you didn't already, trying to get to the goats. I don't like leaving this set because if I walk on it 2-3 times a day, it'll pack to ice and then I'll be skiing to the barn on ice. I will most likely fall down and injure myself. And y'all know I'm always carrying at least 5 gallons of water. Show you guys the Poland Pro. Bought this because prior to building our house out here, we lived in the city. The driveway was, I don't know, 20 feet wide, whatever standard width is, and maybe 20 feet or 30 feet long tops. So I never needed anything like this, just me and a shovel. Well, the first year we moved out here, we got a tremendous amount of snow and I tried shoveling this driveway and nearly died. 525 feet from the mailbox to right there. And then we have the whole rest of the parking area. If you guys go back to the summer and watch my driveway repair video, the driveway actually ends on the other side of the Jeep over there. It's a pretty big landing pad, so we bought this big boy. Poland Pro, as you guys know, I love, never had a problem with. This is a 208 cubic centimeter, 24 inch wide, probably 24 inches tall, and it's just a beast. The only problem I've ever had with it, the automatic carburetors, what I call them, I don't have any idea, where it self-regulates the gas flow based on how much pressure or tension is put on the motor. So if it starts to bog down, that little spring wire will allow the carburetor to open up a little better and add more gas. And it's in here, so you literally have to tear down gas tank to carburetor to get to it. So that sucks, and I've done that twice. My only other problem is every year, sometimes twice a year, depending on how much snow we end up with, there are these shear bolts. And what the shear bolt is, it's a soft metal. So if your blade catches on something, it'll snap that bolt off and not break anything inside, because obviously the more stuff you have to tear down in there, the harder it is. So the shear bolt is nice, but I break one every year. This obviously is not the original bolt that came with it. The ones they send are like copper or brass or something. They're very soft metal. I went with a very soft zinc bolt. I've never had a problem with them breaking off just as easily. This one busted on me this morning. I don't know what I hit on the way to the goat barn. She snapped off on me. So I'm just gonna pop that back in there, find a hole. I know that shaft isn't spinning in there. There it is. So I'm just gonna do that. I don't think I have any more of those big washers. I'm gonna have to go see if I do. So you guys didn't see, I'm going to shove this bolt up through here just to clean out the hole and make sure this, and when I did, there's the rest of the bolt that broke off was inside there. Snapped off on both sides. That's interesting. But that came out of the hole. So I got this stacked up. Small washer there, so the head of the bolt doesn't go through this big washer. I don't have the perfect match. And then I did a lock washer on the bottom here, and I found this nut that fits. So I have gobs and gobs and gobs of nuts and bolts and washers just laying around from years of building things. So I just use those. What I'm gonna do, just feed that up through there, stack these up, split ring washer or lock washer, whatever you guys call it. It has a split right there so it compresses and bites. Pop that on. Don't drop your wrench in the snow. Alright, that's that. Ready to go. Wind's picking up a bit. Let me talk in here. It's been zero wind pretty much in this entire storm. If you're from Ohio to the East Coast, you probably got impacted by this via either rain or snow. There was really no wind yesterday when this was coming down, but man, it is really picking up now. So I'm gonna clear off all of my vehicles first. We'll get those cleaned off and then get this driveway done. Maybe we'll go look at some goats. Our goats hate snow. I actually had a conversation with the lady on YouTube the other day. She was like, she posted a video of her goats just running through the snow, like just blazing a trail up to their chest. And I was like, oh, sad. Our goats hate snow because, you know, they know it's made out of water and they also hate the rain getting wet. The chickens don't mind, which I find interesting because every time I send my dad a picture of our chickens in the snow, he's like, my chickens don't like the snow. They don't come out. So there's pictures for you, Pops, right here. Chickens in the snow. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this going. What are you doing, little mama? You got some hay on your face. I'm doing this for you guys. So what we have is 6 inches of snow, maybe 8, and then we had a ton of freezing rain the other night. So this is just a giant ice shelf on top of the snow. So it's making it challenging to get through. My hay clear up there, and the goats ate all their hay. I have to get at least what resembles a trail cut through this so I can roll around Bale down here. She must really want to scratch on that fence to come out and stand in the snow. Well, I already cut one path. Just thought maybe you'd like to know how we do it here in Central Ohio if you don't have any equipment. When I say equipment, I mean tractors. I'd love to have a tractor with a box blade, 3-point hitch for hay spear. There's the hay. For all y'all out there who don't know, Poland Pro is kind of like, I guess you would call it an off-brand of Husqvarna. Most of the parts are the same. Most of the manufacturing is the same. I believe this to be correct. Never had a problem with it. Love them. Works every time for me. My dad hates them. He said they're called Poland Pro for a reason. You just keep pulling, pulling, and pulling, and nothing happens. So, he is a steel man. All right, let's get this set up, blow some snow, get her done. So that's done-ish. Now we gotta go out here, outside the gate, clear path to that bale there, and then, yeah, see if we can't get it down to the barn. That is a pretty good hill. I don't think it'll go all the way down, but we could slide right past the gate and end up, well, in trouble. Two things. One, I gotta go get a tool to break this bale loose from the ground. Two, turn on the stupid camera and all of a sudden it's amateur hour. I think I've done this before. It's not this hard. I made that look extremely difficult. All right, y'all, I'm back. I have tools. Let's get this bale out of here. One of these days, just buy a tractor. Well, that's not bad. 6 minutes. Anyway, got it out, sitting here. Problem, as you might be able to see, it's super lopsided. So it's going to be very difficult to roll down the hill. Super flat on the top, or bottom, or side, whatever. Round on the other side where it's just been sitting. I might need some help. And that, boys and girls, is how we work on our cardio. At least try to get it through the gate so I can close it. Not that I think the goats will come out, because they won't. If it's for hay, yeah, maybe. Well, that's where she sits until I get some help. So probably not gonna be able to get it on video because it's gonna be dark, which will be fun. Is what it is, has to happen. It's just not, I can't do it. There's no way. It's so lopsided, I basically just spun it sideways. It's 4 feet tall. Would you like to explain how you got inside there? How did you get in there? Is that your official statement? Do you know how she got in there? Nothing. You? Do you know how she got in there? Anybody? Alright, well nobody's ratting you out, so. And that is that. Have a good day. Go click all the buttons, like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger, and we'll see you on Saturday.